Hello, Dunecrest America School. A special welcome to my fantastic parents and my brilliant students. We're so excited to tell you we are now in the month of August. We are less than a month away from the first day of school. August the 30th, 2020 is going to be a fantastic day. We will be back in action at Dunecrest America School, and I'm so excited about seeing everyone. It's just going to be wonderful. Part of getting ready for that August 30th first day of school is we're going to be sending out weekly now, from now until the beginning of school, different videos to explain to you about the procedures that we all need to follow here coming into the building at Dunecrest, and then also riding school transportation to Dunecrest, as well as what we will be doing throughout the day at Dunecrest to make sure we keep everyone healthy and safe. And so please watch these videos, both moms and dads and children together. If you have questions, you're always welcome to reach out to me. I love answering questions. That's part of the education process. And so let's take advantage of that if you have something that you need to know. So the first thing on the sheet here to your left, and also with this, I'll be flipping through it here through this video, but this is in an attachment to this email. And students and parents, I'm not going to read this whole thing to you. You're smart folks, you can do this. I am going to hit highlights of what's in the plan just so make sure that we are all on the same page. So first and foremost, our Dunecrest mission statement and our educational values, which is our pillars, which is what Crest is based upon. So it's all here, and now more than ever, it's important for us to remember these and to make sure that we go over these and we're living what the pillars are for Dunecrest. I do want to bring up one sentence in our final pillar of perseverance, and that is, students here, we must persevere when things are hard and learn to turn challenges into opportunities. One thing about the 2020-2021 school year is it will be full of changes, and that can be even from day to day. I will give you a great example is the plan that you're seeing in front of you now has gone through about 9 different revisions throughout the summer. So as I've met with KHDA representatives and I've met with DHA representatives, and as we've studied what the World Health Organization and the Centers for Disease Control sends us, we want to update our plan constantly to make sure that we're keeping everyone safe and secure. Also, regulations will change, and as regulations change from our governing bodies, we have to change along with that because they have an obligation to keep everyone safe too. And so, again, we must persevere through this. We will always need to find a positive in any situation, and this is something important for life, not just about this situation. Dunecrest American School is committed and dedicated to reopening our campus the safest way possible because we believe doing so is in the best interest of our students. We believe the best education that we can get is when we're all here together in our building. And so this is the premise of what our plan is built upon and how we will move forward as we make this all happen, okay? All members of our school community must value and care for others. This is going to be a big part. That is, if you're looking right below this video, it says, be smart, stay apart. This is going to be our motto, and this is what this is all about, is we have to be smart about how we do things, and part of being smart is we must be physically separated to make sure that we keep each other healthy and safe as we progress throughout the year. This means complying with rules and policies designed to keep our school community safe and healthy. This means thinking of others, not just ourselves. So you have to think about where others are at with their abilities with this. We must appreciate that other people's risk for tolerance might be lower than yours, and adjusting your behavior and sensitivity and respect will be needed. And what this means is some people feel, fine. Hey, I don't really need to wear a mask. I feel safe. I'm not going to worry about stuff. But other folks do not feel that way. And so if you're above the age of 6 at Dunecrest America School, you will wear a mask. And so that is to keep us all safe and secure and healthy. And so while you might have differences of opinion, at Dunecrest, our policies, we expect everyone to follow these and to do it in a positive manner. We have to think about others. We have to think about, all right, I might be okay for someone shaking my hand, but we don't shake other people's hands. We don't give high fives, stuff like that, because we have to keep the contact to a minimum, okay? And we need to respect this from each other. This means respecting policies and expectations, students, even when it's inconvenient to you to do so. All right, so that's important. Or even with our parents, you can't just pop into the school, not have a mask on, and say, "Oh, I just need to run and give Miss Lamia some lunch money to give my kid." Nope. If you're going to come into the building, you got to have that mask on. You got to do things the right way. Okay. For all of us, this means members of our community and visitors on our campus that are above the age of 6 must wear a mask. All members of our community must wash their hands frequently. And so throughout the day, different grade levels will have different times that you're going to be assigned to make sure you're washing your hands. This will happen periodically throughout the day. And remember, we always want to wash our hands with soap and water. We want to wash the germs away. Using hand sanitizer is helpful and is a good second alternative, but washing those germs away is what we want to always happen, okay? And so using soap and water is always the best way to do that. Members of our community will cover their coughs and sneezes, hopefully into a tissue if you have tissue. If not, always into the elbow of your arm. And so we do that. If you use a tissue, then you throw it away immediately. And after you cough or sneeze, you wash your hands, okay? All members of our community will honor stated physical distancing. Now, we do not social distance at our school. We want you to be social, but we are going to physically distance ourselves. We always stay 2 meters apart unless we're in a classroom, and in a classroom, it's 1.5 meters apart. And we have all of the desks and everything already set up. That's why I'm getting so buff. I've had a chance to move the furniture around the building here at Dunecrest all summer long, and so we finally have it all set up. And so we want to keep you safe and secure. Again, we keep those physical distancing at all times. All members of our community will take responsibility for maintaining a healthy environment by reporting any concerns you have. So if you see something that concerns you that we're doing, hey, bring it up. Let's see if we can make it better. There might be a better way of doing stuff. All ideas are welcome. You're always welcome to give me your ideas, and let's see what we can make to make all of us safe and secure, okay? On the buses, all bus riders will comply with the bus monitor's request to follow the rules and seating arrangements. We will have assigned seats on our buses. Our buses will be limited to 50% ridership, and we'll have specific places for everyone to sit. All members of our community will not come to school if you are sick, okay? We just don't do that. If you're sick, we need you to stay home and get well, okay? That's important. For all of us, normal school operation will not be possible, nor should it be possible this year. Safety and well-being must be the priority for all of us, okay? And so this is how we have to do things. And so there will be differences in how we manage and operate in the building this year. And so again, we're doing these to keep everybody safe and secure. And this plan explains some of them, and some of them you'll learn about during orientation. As we navigate the uncertainties associated with the COVID-19, Dunecrest will adjust how we respond to external health conditions and risk as things change in our community. Stuff will change in Dubai, and stuff will change in the world. As it does, we have to revamp. We have to persevere and make things happen as we go on, okay? On buses, I always talked about the 50% ridership. The bus monitors will also stand at the bus entrance before you get on the bus. They will scan to make sure that your temperature does not exceed 37.5 degrees, or that you do not display any symptoms of being sick. If you are displaying symptoms of being sick, or your temperature is above 37.5, we will hand you back to your parents, and they will need to take you home for the day until you recover from your symptoms, okay? Once you get to school, students, staff, parents, everyone will come into the main lobby of the building, and there'll be thermal scanners there to take your temperature to make sure that you're doing well, and to check to make sure you're not showing any symptoms of being sick. There are stickers on the floor, and you need to make sure that you stay 2 meters away from each other. Just follow the stickers on the floor, and you will be fine. And then in the morning time, once you get through the thermal scanners and you're cleared to go to class, students in grades 1 and 2, you'll just go down the main hallway straight to your classroom. Students in grades 3 through 5, you will take the lobby dining hall stairs. So that's the stairs beside the dining hall up to your classrooms. Students in 6 through 8 will go down the main front hallway. We have a new middle school wing this year, and it's been set up. And so you'll take that stairwell to your classrooms. And then students in grades 9 through 12, you'll just go out of the back doors of the lobby, and the stairwells there in the courtyard, that's the ones that you'll take to your classroom. For early childhood, only one parent with students pre-K through grade KG2 can drop their child off at the classroom door, and then you must immediately exit the building. Okay, and parents and students should also, and for our early childhood, follow the stickers on the floor to make sure that we're keeping our physical distancing. At arrival time or any time during the school day, if a student's temperature is taken and it is above 37.5 degrees, or if a student ever shows COVID-19 symptoms, you will be immediately taken to the school clinic, and the parents will need to come and pick you up. Okay? And then I'm going to skip over several things. Again, I want you to read this on your own. Parent meetings and faculty meetings, all external parent meetings and after-school faculty meetings will be held through Zoom until further notice. So we can have as many meetings that we need to, but we'll always do those through Zoom. And I think our parents are enjoying those Zoom meetings anyhow, because it doesn't make you mess up your school day. Hand washing will be assigned several times throughout the day by grade level. I know we spoke about that already, but we're going to talk about it again because it is important. The physical distancing arrangements in the building. Our building is designed for 1,200 students, but this school year, we're going to cap enrollment at 450 students. We're doing this to make sure that we have room around the building to spread out. We have moved classes, and so we have a dedicated early childhood area. We had a dedicated elementary area, a dedicated middle school area, and a dedicated high school area for next year. And so those will be where all students will be staying at. The school will place stickers on the floor to help ensure everyone keeps their 2-meter distance apart from each other. And as you get older and you're allowed to move more around the building, again, we'll require you to monitor yourself, but always keep that 2-meter distance. Even if you feel comfortable, it does not mean the person beside you feels comfortable, and we will all follow this 2-meter rules, okay? Morning lines and multiple grade group gatherings, for the time being, we will not be doing any of those, okay? Prayer rooms will remain closed until we're allowed by KHDA to open those back up. Classrooms will be limited to students assigned to the classroom for instruction. In other words, if you're not in a particular classroom or assigned to a classroom for instruction, you may not go into that room. We need to keep all visitors out of the room. And this is to make sure that our sanitary procedures are followed and our cleaning procedures happen all the time, okay? Classroom areas will be arranged with a distance of 1.5 meters between each student. And so, again, those are already set up. So we just need to make sure that you do that. Students in pre-K, KG1, and KG2 will be placed in groups of 10 students who will not mix with other students throughout the school day. Now, there will be dividers placed in the room. These will be in the, where we're basically putting a portable wall between down the middle of a classroom, and each group of 10 students will be assigned to that space, and they will only be allowed to be in that space throughout the school day, okay? And you'll see more about that during orientation, early childhood families. Special events, all festivals, holiday events, special performance, schools trips, camps, and sports tournaments at this point are canceled until further notice. However, we obviously, if you're in our drama program or our theater program and our music programs, we want our students to perform, and we want everyone to experience that performance. So what we're going to do is these will be done through live streaming, so you can watch it. Families and fellow students online, you'll be able to watch these performances, and we'll also be making videos of these performances that will be posted to our website. So we'll have a good audience participation through online opportunities, okay? Food and beverages, the dining hall will be limited to 50% capacity. So we've already taken 50% of our chairs and tables and all out of the cafeteria. During lunch, students will be allowed to take their mask off. You'll need to put that into a plastic bag that you'll be bringing with you, and those can be off during lunchtime. We also, several times throughout the day, we will have face mask breaks. Your teachers will be explaining to you. Those will happen about once an hour, where everybody will just take off their mask. We'll go breathe some good fresh air, and we'll do this safely and securely. And so this will be explained to you in later videos. Prepackaged food will be sold during the dining hall, as well as drinks. And so you can get those in the dining hall at any time. In conclusion, what I want everybody to remember is we need all members of our school community, that's parents, that's faculty, that's staff, that's students, to accept new responsibilities within this changed environment we will experience over the next year. Acting with self-awareness and sensitivity to others will be key, all right? And that key will be key to our success, because we want everyone to stay healthy, we want everyone to stay happy, and we want everyone to be healthy. We must learn to recognize that changes must be embraced and supported with enthusiasm. Okay? There's no sense whining about stuff. It is what it is. Okay? And so we need to accept it and make the best out of all situations. If you have ideas how to make stuff better, let's talk about those ideas. However, once a rule or procedure has been put in place, it needs to be followed, and it's expected to be followed. Okay? When your child's parents expresses frustration with rules that limit their social interactions, express your understanding, but discourage their cynicism, and remind them that the measures are in place to keep everyone safe. All right? We have to find positives. When your child has a cough or a fever or complains of not feeling well, parents, keep them home until they are well. Okay? Parents or students, if your workplace or if you have an idea of your own has an innovative way to address safety, please share that with us. A collective and unified school community effort has never been more important than it is today. Folks, we are the Dunecrest Eagles. Go Eagles! And we will soar to these new ideas, and we will make them happen. We will find a positive way to reopen school and to continue our journey of educational excellence. And we will do this with class, and we will do it with style. I cannot wait until August the 30th for our first day of school. I look forward to sending you a few more videos between now and then. I have a group of students that's going to help me make these videos, and so we're going to show you how to properly wash your hands. We're going to show you how to properly board a bus. We're going to show you how to properly come into the school building. We're going to show you how to properly walk down the hallways. We're going to show you how to properly come into the dining hall, to sit at a table, put your mask away. You're going to have all this knowledge given to you before the school year starts, and so it will work out fabulous. Again, I can't wait to see you all back in action. I miss you, my brilliant students, moms and dads. We appreciate you. Faculty and staff, you know I love you to death, so let's just continue making sure that we soar just like the Dunecrest Eagles we are. Have a fantastic day.